So ostrich fern fiddleheads can be found in alluvial floodplains, primarily those lands adjacent to rivers that overflow with the spring floods. They'll also grow on upland soils quite well, but they won't grow well in full sun at all. It's just too bright for them. The fiddleheads grow from zones 3 to 6, so they're very widely adaptable. They grow well in a variety of soils, ranging from fairly loamy to sandy loam, but usually with high organic matter and a pH range of anywhere from 5.5 to maybe 7. When one is looking for fiddleheads, you want to look for typically it'll be a moist soil, not a wet soil necessarily. It could be seasonally wet as in the spring, but usually in the companionship of such plants as bloodroot, trout lily, silver maple, red maple, typically knot oak, might be sugar maple on upland soils. And the soils should be well drained but still able to hold moisture, so they'll have a high organic matter level. And they do prefer, in Maine at least, fairly sandy loam. Ostrich fern fiddleheads are harvested in the springtime, and some indicator plants that you might be looking for that aren't in the habitat of fiddleheads might be forsythia. After the forsythia open up, they might be a week to 10 days later. Daffodils are another indicator, and so dandelions perhaps, early dandelions, but most trees won't have leaved out yet. Red maples in Maine will be blooming, and so maybe about a week after the red maples emerge in full bloom, the fiddleheads will be ready, and sugar maples will start to bloom as well too. Ostrich fern fiddleheads should be harvested when they're tightly coiled, and typically they're harvested with about 1 inch or 2 of stem just as they're emerging from the ground. And by the time they've gotten up to maybe 6 inches and are uncoiling, then they're no longer marketable and shouldn't be eaten.